bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Divide and Conquer version 5. We are playing as the Dwarves of Erebor, and we are already on turn 83. Feels like I started this campaign yesterday, but it's been so much fun, and also I am so grateful for the support that this campaign has gotten with views and with comments, and when you like the videos as well. I'm very, very grateful for your support. In the last couple of episodes, or at least the last two, we've been dealing some damage to the Witch Realm of Angmar. And it looks like Barchleg is going to be where the last real showdown will take place. And to be honest, I do not feel like it's a good idea to run out with Gimli right now to attack this army. Maybe if I can somehow fight them one at a time. But this army, for example, I mean, they have only, except for the Thralls, this is basically their highest tier of units. The Iron Crown Halberds and Warriors and Longbowmen, I mean, those are the Angmar elite units, and they are, most of them are upgraded with better armor as well. So this is not something to take lightly. And you, of course, have basic Witch Knights as your bodyguard, but 70 of them. So I do not want to, I mean, I do have to fight this one eventually, of course I will have to, but I do not want to be put in a position where Gimli is left out on the open field against like almost 2 full stacks of Angmar troops. With that said, I also have an army sieging up here in Carndum, which if I were to attack right now, I'd like to see how many defenders you get. Quite a few. You get 5 units of defenders. I mean, as long as we can take down the gate and the towers, I think we should be okay. He doesn't have any ranged, and Hunvorn has the barrel whites. So they, of course, they frighten nearby enemy, they kill my morale, and also they have pretty good damage, and they are effective against armor as well. However, they are really weak. Okay, they're really not that weak, but they are kind of vulnerable against archers. The problem is that I don't really have any. I have some axe throwers and some javelin throwers, but that's basically it. But all of these guys will need to focus on the barrel whites in order to take them down. But still, I'm thinking, is it worth just giving it another turn to build a ram, or should I just go for it? I think most likely I'm just going to go for it, to be honest, because I want Carndum, and previously I've taken Mount Graham and Litash, which I'm going to reinforce with one of my better governor generals. A lot of acumen, Urin, great stuff. And I mean, all of my focus so far has been on Angmar the last couple of episodes, but I also have a really good army save for some basic units. But at least it's a full stack, marching south. But my plan is to use this one to attack the Goblins of Moria, to be honest. Because that's, of course, one of my short campaign goals. Eradicate the Goblins of Moria and Gundabad, and having 20 regions, including Erebor. That's my goals. And of course it would be fun to accomplish those goals.
Move out.
So I need to put some focus on the Goblins of Moria. However, it does look like the Dunedain and the High Elves are giving them quite a beating. Apart from that, of course, I keep doing my recruiting in Erebor and Kirikathol. Don't do that much recruiting in Kirikathol. I just recruit the absolute best units that I can afford here. Apart from that, I'm just upgrading the Miners' Hall and the Armorer here, so I can retrain units up here to give them the best armor possible, just in case Dale falls to ruin. And so far they don't, that doesn't seem to be an option, because Dale is doing a lot of great work out here in the east. So, I'm thinking, now, of course I need to send I want to send more of my troops. I am still making money, so I can technically send these troops like up to Morvatarth, for example. And you are on your way. I'm thinking where I'd like to put you. Felt like I had a plan. First of all, you can go to Not Goblin Town, and you will go through Dunedain territory to attack the Goblins of Moria. These units are already free upkeep. What if I take you out of Maethelberg? Then you become pissy. So let's not. Also, of course, we're bordering Dol Guldur, but we seem to be at a pretty good... We seem to have a pretty decent relationship with them so far. They do not... at least they haven't attacked me yet. And I think the Woodland Realm and Dorwinion, etc. are keeping them plenty busy. So what I'm worried about now is that if these armies will start to spread out, like going to Litash and Mount Graham, for example. Of course, it's good if they divide up, because then I will be able to take them one by one, but I do believe they have more more movement points than I do, so they can technically outrun me. But speaking of outrunning, someone that won't be able to outrun their fate is the citizens of Karn Doom. So I will be saving the game and throw myself against their walls. I do have too much cavalry, but maybe it's going to be useful. Who knows? At least we outnumber them. The army strength ratio is in our favor, and most of their units are orc defenders. They do have some armor upgrades, but still, I think we should be able to take these guys down. Worst case scenario, we lose a couple of units, and we make more money. That's worst case scenario. Or absolutely worst case scenario, we'll lose everyone and everything. That was what happened to me when I played the Angmar campaign and fought against... and tried to siege Rivendell. Rivendell was absolutely amazing at killing me and my units and everything I had. Okay, this is just a basic building, but we have at least 3 towers that I would very much like to take down, actually. This is a really secure settlement. I do not think that they will be running out. I'm so fortunate that the Dwarves have an absolutely amazing, have really good accuracy with their ballista. So I think that you will be aiming for that tower. You will first of all be aiming for the gates, and then we'll use try to take down the last 2 towers. We have a lot of infantry, which is going to be very useful. Of course, the best ones are the Hammers of Gundabad, which are and they are absolute beasts. Let's see if... Right, Control C is select all the cavalry. Not planning on using you, actually, to be honest. But it's always good to have you close by. And then we have the missile units. Only 4 of them. None of them are archers. All of them are just throwing. So, of course, they are effective against armor. But their range and their number of missiles are very, very low. But now, let's start trying to working on taking down their gates and their towers. So far they don't have anyone behind the walls, so we can move up a little bit. Not that I'm certain that we'll actually need to move. Okay, now they came. So start shooting. What they will do, though, most likely, is create a choke point at the gate. Make it really difficult for me to break through there. Come on. How reinforced are these things? Okay. That's 100. That's 100%. You start attacking that tower. Actually, no. You focus on the right tower. And you focus on the left one. At least one of the towers are down now. But yeah. Their units are waiting for me. A delicate one, indeed. There we go. And when you are in position, we can start aiming for the second tower. And let's just have them empty their ammunition. Actually, that tower is not taken down yet, and I'd rather have one completely broken tower than two almost broken towers. So, you stand right here, and now their ballista towers are starting to shoot as well. And of course I want to break at least one of them. This is going to be so painful. What if I put you like right here? Or, yeah. A lot of time goes into ballista management. And there we go, 100. Would be so great if I can break that tower as well. But we might not get it, and then it's just doing the best we can of the situation. Close defeat.
It was but a cruel twist of fate that
close defeat? Didn't we bring down the gates? We brought down the gates. They told us that we did that. I do not understand that defeat at all. So I will actually do a I will do a load of that one. Because as I recall, they actually said that we managed to bring down the gates.
Lost, man. Regroup. Back down, lads. Lift the
So,
siege.
we'll go through it again. And I will see you in a minute when I've reloaded and brought down the gate.
We have breached our enemy's walls.
Okay, now it seems that we've broken down that gate again. So now I'm thinking just sending our units in there, to be honest. And of course we will take a couple of shots from their towers, but I'd rather have those towers active than these ballista towers, to be honest. All of you shoot at that tower. Oh, those are reinforced as hell. I wonder if we'll even be able to bring that down, actually. 22% right now. 29. We might not. But the cell swords will need to come in, attack the hillmen first of all, because those are some weak boys. And you march on them. And I'll send all of them in. You face up against the wall. Same thing with you, the Maddoxes as well.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast.
Okay, we did not. We were not able to bring down all the towers, unfortunately. But it doesn't sound like that one's even firing.
It's nothing but a wee loss. We have nothing to be ashamed of.
What?
It was but a cruel twist of fate that snatched victory from our.
How is this a defeat? We were through the. Oh, right. Is it because there are even more gates, maybe? That might be the case. Do I need to bash down something here as well? No. Here? That's the square. Okay, there we have the other gate. Then I understand why it's a loss. So we'll just take that one. Because it's an error on my end. And we will just have to build a ram. And it's going to take a little while. Because first of all, we have to re-siege it, and we can't do that until next turn, and then it takes a while to rebuild it, etc. So that's on me. And then I don't think we have a lot more that we want to do this turn, to be honest. You can start moving towards that port instead. Start pushing some soldiers to the western front. We are building everywhere. Except for settlements where we actually can't build anything, like Morvatarth, for example. or with Fenholm or Rackaberg. So, we can just...
My king.
I think we can just skip ahead to the next turn. And I will recruit some good units if I find any, like... Oh my god, but I also need to spend units. Okay, let's not recruit there right now. Dane's Halls we can recruit because they will be trained with the best armor right away. So, let's skip to the next turn and see what might... what's going to happen in the next one. And it might actually be okay if I'm attacked by some smaller army at Carndoom, so they will be drawn out and I won't have to face 5 units of defenders. And I had no idea that they had... Okay, something's happening in Barcheleg, and also... Axsmith's Guild, yeah, sure. And also... We have this army coming towards us. And I actually believe that we will be able to take them with this one. Because we do have a lot of cavalry. So... The Ballistas, not planning on them doing too much. Threat increase. Bohor got promising commander. Ooh, nice. Is that... I have no idea where that general even came from. However, I'm very glad... Oh, right. It's a general that I trained, or that I bought, rather. And I will be sending you to the west with an army of really good units. And we will all be marching, I think... Let's see, if I take you out, then everyone seems to be free upkeep. So, you can start walking towards Dane's Halls. You, Dane's Halls. And you are already trained, which is great, so we'll start marching you towards that fort. I will send a lot of my military efforts towards... Right, he's such a great governor. I will start sending most of my units like towards Angmar and towards that front. You can get in there, and you will be saving us some money for the next turn or so. Where can I retrain you? I wonder.
Aye, sire.
I think I had a plan previously, sending them somewhere. Oh, right here, because I can
Aye, sire.
Both of these units can be merged up in Mount Graham. Okay, you can put you there where you are free upkeep. And just like that, I think... No, right, I think that I have moved all of the units I would like to move. And of course, with this army, I will be fighting Angmar. But not quite yet. First, check through my recruitment report. And those units I've already moved. Looking so much forward to the Axe Guards of Erebor. And the Iron Guard as well. Really great units. And do we have anything to the west? No. Mount Gundabad, you retrained some King's Axes, and that is some great stuff. You should have good enough culture for... Okay, they can't be free upkeep on Telkarin armor. Yes, they can't be free upkeep until I have, I guess, the barrack that trains them, maybe? Is a guess. What have we constructed? Bjorn's Hall, you got guard barracks, and after that you're getting the port, which is great. Sounds like a very good idea. We would also need... Right, I can't get any more free upkeep, it seems. Feast Hall. New. Maybe just a large pig farm, get some economical buildings. And what's next? Mount Gundabad, you got the heavy armorer. After that, we're getting the Telkarin armorer to be able to upgrade the armors even more. I don't... Is that even necessary when we have Dane's Hall? Probably. But this is a huge city, so we should also be... Ooh! 50-bit archer, stonefoot, iron fist hammers. Yes. Yes. Better units? Absolutely. And then we can queue up some some more economic buildings, I guess. Right, so you are moving towards Morvatarth, and I actually think that I might want you walking to that fort, to be honest. Desperately need some better roads in this area, I think. Maybe we already have the best ones. Okay, whatever. Barchaleg, I need to get some better visibility
On my way.
up in this territory. Right. We do have that really good army there.
Let us settle matters on the field
And
of battle.
I don't know what's in here. Okay, some really good units as well. They have snow trolls. I'm archers. Okay, it's not as an elite unit as the one that's guarding the way, but I mean, they have trolls and they are still like mid-tier units, all of them except for the hillmen, I suppose. But I'm thinking that I could use Gimli. Can I even take you out of here without everyone being pissy about it? I don't even know which unit I would like to leave, to be honest. All of them are usually does so well. But take all of you out. I mean, they're happy enough, but look at how much more money I made. I made 600 by having Gimli in there, and he can't even reach in one turn. So, I think we're gonna play it like this. Take all of them out. Build a tower there. And then either hope to be attacked by this army out in the open field, or we will be attacking them in the next turn. Something we'll do in this turn, though, is fight these ones. Save the game. And get in there. Most likely, this will be another battle where I completely misuse my cavalry and all of them lose to, like, archers or something like that. But I need to be wary of the wargs. I do believe they had quite a few of them. And I want better weather. Is it always foggy here? Okay. The biggest snow plains ever in the history of snow. But we have a bit of a hill here. First of all, most likely the ballista will have to retreat like right away. And the missile units, they won't be able to do any real damage until everyone's locked into battle, most likely. And all the melee units, that's actually something that we want squared up here. Cavalry. You will be one unit, and you will be the other one. And then I will put you and you and you and you as one unit and into shield wall formation. And then we'll use these units, flank around on the sides. And hopefully that plan will work out just fine. We don't really have any good abilities either. Okay, it actually looks like all of them are already... And you can already shoot, that's great. However, I would like for you to form up a little bit better, and you stretch out even more. What do we have on this side? We have warg skirmishers, and at these points, at these situations, I really miss having archers, like elven archers. That's some beautiful stuff. And you should not really be in the absolute middle. Oh my god, how many wargs do these guys have? Those wargs are going to be painful. Very painful. Okay, but we have you on one side. I actually think that I'd rather have the Stonefoot at the sides, just in case the cavalry decides to be a bit frisky. Right? And we can stand right there with you. And you are the flanking units. And then when everyone's locked up into battle, then I will be able to use my cavalry, because I do not want them to fight orcs right now, because they can just skirmish me for days. At least it's good that it's not scouts, but rather skirmishers, because they only, in quotation marks, have javelins. And you will be focusing the dark blades, please, because those are the scariest ones. And they actually have started to shoot as well. And I think the dark blades are armor penetrating with their archers, so they deal a lot of damage for sure. How about some fighting? Also, I'm thinking, which unit would I rather have charged by warg skirmishers? I wonder. Okay, the dark blades are going down. The accuracy of these dwarven ballistas are absolutely amazing. What if I just... Okay. Keep focusing on the dark blades, please. And now, actually, all of you can start firing at will. And you are locked up. What if I just try to charge in with these privateer, with this privateer cavalry real quick? You attack the axe throwers. Right. And now pull back. All of these charges just harms me more than it harms them currently. Okay. Now we need for these to pull back. And you. Now we will just try to tie them up into battle, basically. Cavalry can't really be used either, so they can just throw at me as long as they want. There we go. What do you have? You run up on the side. Maddoxes as well. You can actually jump in right there. Run out with the cavalry to the sides.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash
And
the
right now, you are locked in with the Rudar Huskarls, and that's a pretty darn good unit. You throw the Witch Knights, because those are most likely the General's bodyguard. Okay, what do we have here? Complete chaos. No, pull back. And do I have any Maddoxes or anything here? Not really. I have the Hammers of Gundabad, and I will be putting you right there, and you, group of Maddoxes, Thralls. I want to lure them in to be attacked by the Maddoxes. And can I pull back the ballistas just a little bit? So far we've lost 18% to their 21, so I'm losing ridiculous amounts of units. Well, actually, the hillmen I should be able to charge down. So, get into position. I'm already... Where are you? Hillmen. You, get over there. And let's see what happens if we just charge them. Because they don't have any spears, so hopefully we should be doing okay. 132. Down to significantly less. It didn't break though. So pull back. Now let's take a look at what our lines look like. And I thought I told you to attack the Witch Knights. You can attack the Hillmen again. And you and attack the Witch Knights, and then we'll just actually charge them, attack them from behind. Oh, it's so chaotic with all these javelins everywhere. What do we have here? Bavarians. And pull back the cavalry. And we will be attacking the thralls in the back. Okay, how many units of Witch Knights do these guys have? Oh, right. Now I remember.
Only half the enemy force
They have
remains.
a lot of Witch Knights. Let's use you. Actually, attack them. Use the cavalry. Try to get some decent charges off. How's it going over here? Really poorly. Actually, attack the Rudar pikemen because they seem to be dealing a lot of damage. How many javelins do you have? Gosh, dang it.
The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, that's one general
let the crows
fewer.
have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his
Pull
men.
back. And Fosca. Okay, they were actually routing. You attack them. You lock them up. And looks like a lot of units are starting to break now, so that was most likely the commanding general. Can we get a charge up here? No. Pull back. I wonder if all of them have started to pull back now, actually. You attack them. What are you doing? Okay, everyone's not pulling back, but most of them are actually broken, so now I just need to make sure that I chase as many of them down as possible. Okay, what are you doing? You're doing some shit that you shouldn't be doing. And Angmarim archers. Let's see if we can break the Dark Blades. And you chase down those Witch Knights. Because every Witch Knight unit is most likely a general's bodyguard. I think it has to be. Okay, what do we have here? All of you attack those wargs. And when you're done there, chase down the orc hunters. We've killed 81%.
If we continue like this, we will smash
And
the enemy.
that cavalry unit is bringing down the Witch Knights. I think it was the Witch Knights, yeah. Need to be a little bit better at it though. Warg skirmishers, I don't think we need to follow them anymore. So let's continue the battle and see. You can attack the Warg Raiders, and I am not under any illusion that my infantry will be able to catch up to any of these units. But it's all about the cavalry. We brought down 87%, but you know, if you don't take down the generals, they will just heal up. You. Orc hunters. You can take down that unit of 78 hillmen, Rudar savages, Rudar pikemen. All pretty basic units, really. I did lose 39% though. I mean, their ranged absolutely tore me to pieces. You take down the Witch Knights. Another enemy general fallen, that's great. However, right, we actually see them all on the battle map. That should be one. Another one. Another one. That's great. And when that star has disappeared, that's another general. Come on, please. That's actually a general. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Great. And that should be another general. And that might be the last one. If he's actually in this unit. Doesn't look like it, so this one is most likely already dead. But 96% gone. Now it's most likely just these smaller units. Right. And that's the last bodyguard. So if I haven't killed all the generals now, I won't be able to do that either. Really quick, we lost a third of our troops. That's not good at all. But like I said, their skirmishers, all of them were armor penetrating, and they absolutely tore through my units. But we did, most likely, we did eradicate this army of Fosca, though. Let's see who's the MVP. 209 on the Erebor infantry, 206 on the Iron Hill Maddoxes. So they did a great job. And we actually healed a couple of units at least, so that's good. And we have taken down a lot of Angmar generals. Really, I think we killed like 4 or something like that. And that's a significant amount. A significant amount indeed. So now we can once again go and charge. Right. Execute. No. Lord Skilled. That's a custom general. So that's why he's worth that much. But no, we will not. Oh, they actually did. They actually did get away. Maintain the siege. And if possible, I would like to take that one in one turn, to be honest. And there's not really a reason to merge up these units. But I'm thinking that it would be so great now to be able to take Karndum, because they haven't. Oh right, they got a lot of units back from that battle. So actually, let's just keep sieging that one for now. And I'd like to see if I can get those Dwarven travelers into that garrison. You can join up with them as well. We are spending a lot of money on upkeep now, but that's something we do. That is what we do. You can't get anywhere. You can't really get anywhere either. And you won't be able to move until next turn. So I think we're already exhausted all of our movement points. Let's see if... Okay, right. We actually have this general as well. That's going to govern Fenholm. Most likely that's a giant waste. But still, he looks like a Fenholm kind of guy. We already have a general at Bjorn's Hall, so no real need to put any more generals there. Okay, you still keep an eye on Casa Doom West. We would also need to keep an eye at Sagkala, to be honest. Brunost is under Dunedain control. Moving quietly. And
Tis good to see you,
I don't really need military access here anymore.
I do not believe.
And they didn't want to give it to me either, so let's just not. You can stand outside of Sagkala though and work as a poor man's spy. Great, 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 great.
Aye. My king.
I think yeah, this is a diplomat, so you
at your service
might work as a poor man's scout as well.
Yes, my king.
And I believe, first of all, I'd like to see if this army would, if they get supported by Bartseleg. If I were to attack them, but that is one big army.
Aye, sire.
They are not as bad as I would have hoped for them to be.
Aye.
So I'm thinking if I should bring along some more units.
Aye, sire.
But that's something that I will deal with in the next turn. And if I might get attacked as well. I think I'd prefer it if that Angmar elite army would attack me in the open field, to be honest. And also, actually, to be honest, I'm getting kind of worried that I might not be able to take Karndum. because they might very well have retrained all of their units that retreated. Take settlement Atheline. Why Atheline, I wonder? Okay, that army is moving to support.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
Aye,
Right.
my king. Aye.
So now we actually
An honor, my lord.
thinking
Aye,
I
Lord.
can't pull back and
My
be and reconnect with
king.
this army. So I kind of have to put everything on one card and attack Karn Doom. End of turn report. We made some money. New mission, right? That's taking Atheline. And Dori is coming of age, which is great. Which also gave him a trait increase. Where are ya? You're in Bursa Cool. I'm thinking that I should most likely outfit you with an absolutely amazing army. And so, first of all, let's get you to Dane's Halls, where you will be retrained.
Aye. March.
Retrain everything. There we go. And then
Aye, my liege. Aye, sire.
you will get retrained, and then we'll
Forward.
join you up with some really good units as well. Can we get anything more good from Mount Gundabad? No, we cannot. Onazanar. We can get good units there. Would just be so much fun to have another, like, really good army. Porikarni Clan Hall. That would give me even better troops to recruit here as well. Which I would actually kind of like. But first of all, let's go with the roads. Construction report. Litash, you got a Master Stoneworkers Hall. So now let's go with the mining complex. Get some Monet. Framsburg, you got a port, which is great. Now I'm thinking large pig farm for you. And we could recruit some more units as well. So I think we shall, just to get another full army of this Dory character. And we are spending money. Erebor got some really elite units that I would like to move west. Actually,
My king.
you are free upkeep here though.
Lord.
But
My king.
you will be joining up with this general.
Aye, lord. March. Merging armies, sire.
And then you'll start moving towards Dane's Halls.
We'll rest here.
Okay, what do we got more? You,
My king.
all of you,
My king.
out of here.
Making camp here.
And I want you to start moving on Sagkala. But this is High Elven territory and I don't have military access with them. So I do not want them to get pissy with me, if I can avoid it.
At your service.
So now you can move back again. Khazad-dûm West, keeping that under. Keep an eye on that.
I respect
And you are alone, save for like
It will be
one
an
unit,
honor
it seems.
defeating you.
So I'm not that worried to fight you in the open
We
field.
march no further today. Aye.
And you can just keep moving towards Mount Graham.
We've marched our limit.
And
Aye, noble sire.
is it the best place, really, to have you here in Fenholm? It is, because you're free upkeep here. And the cavalry can merge up
Your will.
and march west. Actually, I should have put them in that fort for free upkeep. Well,
That'll do
easy
us
to,
Aye, my liege.
ugh,
Aye, lord.
be wise after the fact.
My king.
You can't really move anywhere,
Let
but you
us settle
can get
matters.
reached
Aye.
by their army. So if I put
It
you
will be
right
an
there,
honor defeating you.
right there, you won't be able, you
I
won't be
will
reached
summon
by any of their
It
armies.
will be an honor
So
defeating
now
Aye, noble sire.
we actually have to
Aye,
go
your
through with
will,
this.
sire. We shall engage.
Save the game, and just hope and pray that we will be able to take. No, they actually retrained their units, so they will be a bit too strong for us now. Actually, I mean, these units I'm not worried about. It's these ones I'm worried about. But I mean, it's only a custom general. If he dies, he dies.
Glory!
And it would be nice to be able to take Karn-Dûm. So, first of all, we'll aim at the 2 main towers. Try to take those down. And the ram will only be used for the gates. And we want some better weather if possible, just like that. Some nice snow though, and I know that my units are very efficient in snow. Put up the ram, but first of all, we need to have the ballistas up. You there, and you there. And then set up the infantry. Why? Set up the infantry. I used to have a lot more melee, but I don't. And you set up as well. The cavalry won't really need you. Let's go. You on that tower, you on that. Oh, that's already 100% damaged. They haven't been able to repair that one. That's great. That's really, really great. And as soon as this tower is down, I guess I should... That's only a building. Building. And... tower. Do they have any towers in here? Doesn't look like it, does it? I don't think they do. Damage 100. And that is also a tower, so let's move you up there. And move you there. And of course it would be great to get at least one of those towers down as well. Attack that tower. You attack that one. And move up the ram. Hopefully, oh, just look at this. Most likely they will send their units out when we are getting close. So we need to have our infantry here as well. And move you up as well. That damage is 100% down. Absolutely wonderful. You can move to that end, and you can finish off this tower. As long as we have 2 functioning rams, we shouldn't get one of those really awkward defeats. Great. Just get shooting, and so far our infantry is not being shot at, which is great. However, I do believe, like I said, that as soon as we start bashing the gates, their thralls and hillmen will sally out. Some Rudolph pikemen as well, 27 of them. Would be great if these Rovarian hunters could take them down. Okay, just like I said, it would go. Decrease the speed, send in the cell swords. And let's send in the thralls as well, why not? And how's it going for my ballistas right now? Another one bites the dust, eh? You shoot at that tower. If we are able to bring down another tower, that would be great. I think you're out of ammunition though. You can shoot the last one. How's it going over here? Right. Now, they all got through. And just get in there. Orc defenders up on the walls, really? Well, not judging anyone. And I'm just hoping that you don't have... Oh, damn, that's the last one. Great. So now you can fall back to the cavalry. And you... set up... I wonder if their wargs are gonna come out to fight us. Or if they will come over to the open gate. They march over to the open one. Now, I kinda need you Where are you right now? You're at the very back. At least I'm very fortunate that we have that the towers aren't active anymore. We got that going for us. But we also need to remember that these freaking warg skirmishers can throw javelins all day. All day! So, it would be nice to get through our skirmish units as well, like get them up on the walls or something. Blow the horn because it's fun.
The enemy's walls.
Great. So far we lost 3% to their 8, so far we know neither side is really getting a lot of kills.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
Now they
we will
start pulling
smash the
some
enemy.
of their units back, which is great. I want for you... Can we get you to run forward and attack the orc defenders, rather? Okay, 5% to their 18. Okay, now they should be... we should be able to run up on... You run up on the walls and attack the Rudar savages if you can. And you are not shooting anymore. That tower is already down. Great. Start shooting on the last one just for good measure. And... Okay, who's closest? You're closest. I want... And you, if possible, attack the orc defenders instead. I want something... You maybe run up and attack the Rudar savages. And then... The Maddoxes are already up there. And then I would like to bring up the... my skirmish units up here. You run up, and run up, and run up as well. Okay. The Maddoxes are doing their thing, but this all just takes so much time, you know? So time consuming just getting through all this. But I really need to try to get them around somehow. Just like this, for example. And then attack the thralls from behind. Blow the horn again. Might actually be a good idea to get the cavalry in here, if possible. If they can break through. But I also mustn't forget that I need that ram. Okay, you're up there. That's great. You throw at them, throw at them, throw at them, and throw at them. I also mustn't forget that I really need to keep a lot of my axes, my missiles for their general. Get around if possible. Right. So there we go. And now they are pulling back, which is great. Nope. Not that great, seems. All of you attack their defenders. Great. So there's that. You take the ram. And then we'll move that up, and that's going to take so much time. Now, they are running up on the walls, which means that we have to get down from there. And run while you do it, please. What is this? Okay, now they're pulling back. As soon as we have second ram. And I'm so happy right now that a lot of the towers are out of commission. But there's so many layers to this cake. All of you, save for these units. Start walking. And you, start walking. Come on, please, just take the freaking ram. Right, there we go. And we'll put you right here. They're really clever with their positioning as well. Moving up, and all of these units really can just start attacking. You should not be firing yet, unless I can put you up on this wall.
If we remain true and steadfast,
and then you can throw at the Barrow Whites, because that's of course their general's bodyguard. And you get up there as well. Now I just want to message that their general lies dead. You move up here. And I think a lot of the Barrow Whites look bloodied up. So I actually believe that we are doing some decent work on them. You should still have the ram. You throw at the Barrow Whites as well. And the Barrow Whites are 68 still. Oh, this won't do at all. Can we somehow get you into a better position, maybe? We can get some better throws off. Okay. You keep throwing at the Barrow Whites. You throw at the Barrow Whites. You throw at the Barrow Whites. We are getting some kills on them. So we are making progress, just that it's not going nearly fast enough.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
This is a difficult settlement to take. Really difficult one. You move up, and you move up. You, let's see, can we get them down to attack them? Yes, we actually can. I don't know what you're doing right now, though. But I do believe that you can start marching towards that gate. Because they do not have any more towers here. At least move you up. And all of my units, save for you. I haven't gotten a message yet that their general is dead. But must be here somewhere.
Good tidings.
There we go.
The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cart to
Now,
hell.
run up. You. Why do you... Okay, now you retook the ram. Freaking imbecile. Okay, there we go. Everyone's marching. Maybe everyone should rather be running. I know you're tired. And you're every right to be. But we just need a little more of your energy. And And so far, we might not need the ram. Okay, now we actually need the ram. Okay, we're not gonna do this in time. Where's the ram? You try to run over here. We're actually just stop throwing at the orc defenders. You have to keep moving. Blow the horn.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Try to surround them a little bit. Still have a couple of minutes left. And actually, I'd rather have the general back here. We've lost 34% of their 78. I'm sorry if I'm getting a bit quiet in the mic. But I'm really, really nervous right now and also quite focused. We are just throwing everything we have at them. Everything except the kitchen sink, but we might need to throw that one as well.
The battle is very much
There
in
we
our
go.
favor.
Now we're locked out.
True and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Really? Are you telling me I can't attack this gate? Most likely it's because I've already captured it. Let's see. We've killed 82% of their units, and so far the timer isn't down. But we need to do this a lot faster. We still have Witch Knights fight, which is of course the last general. Okay, everyone needs to be really, really involved right now. By running around on the sides and things like that. This is going to go down to the last, absolute last second.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
God dang it. We're not going to be able to win this. We won't be able to do it in time. We have 19 Witch Knights left. And we are as involved in this battle as we can be. 14, they're wavering. If we can just get them to retreat, but the defenders won't do that. They don't play by those games. Try to get more of you involved. That was most likely just a giant waste of time. They are down to 8 Witch Knights. And I've lost 49, half of my army. And we have 1 minute and 40 seconds left. They are down to 82 defenders. Cavalry is on their way, but I don't really know what I hope that they will be able to do. To be honest. They only have their general left, and he is really bloodied up, so he might fall at any second now. Orc defenders are down to 57. And you don't really need to be in shield wall formation anymore. You attack them instead. Come on. They should really fall at any second now. There we go. Okay, can we kill one every second? That's the question. $31, $30. Really down to the ringer here. It's 27. Oh, the last guys are holding strong.
Good news. The enemy army flees the field.
Oh,
after them.
My
down.
God. Okay. I'm shaking right now. Literally shaking. 4 seconds left on the timer.
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
Oh,
let all
Jesus.
who remember
4
day
seconds left on the timer. I can't say that enough. We lost 545. We'll say we healed up like 8% probably, which is quite a lot actually. But we killed Lord Hunvorn and the entire garrison of Carndum. Oh my pulse right now. My poor pulse. The MVPs are the Hammers of Gundabad, 448 kills. That is good sauce right there. And Carndum is ours. Carndum is ours. That was way too close for comfort. And it was a really grindy siege as well. I didn't really get much for free, except for the win. And there we go, stepping into Carndum. Exterminate the populace. Or exterminate the populace for public order. Merge up the troops. This doesn't look very good. We can retrain you. And most likely we will fall under siege quite soon. And if they do, then this puny little army won't be able to help, so we'd rather pull them back and try to amass an even bigger army. Bigger, better one. And
yes, my king.
That's it for this episode, actually. Would be nice if I could get some more siege for this army, but that's not possible, unfortunately. And we are out of time. So first of all, okay, I'm just gonna read these messages. Trade increase, low far, promising commander, great. Low far, conqueror of Carndum, right, and resistance is futile, right. So thank you so much for watching, if you watched it this far, and be honest. Did you think that the timer would run out, or did you have faith in me that I would win the Siege of Carndum all along? If so, I appreciate you. And if not, in your face! If you have any tips or tricks up your sleeve that would help me out in this campaign, as always, write them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to implement them. And as always, a big thank you for the support that this campaign has given as well. Like I said in the beginning, I'm so grateful for all the support that I'm getting, and that you actually appear to be enjoying this campaign. It really warms my heart a lot. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And with those words, I'm wrapping up this episode. So thank you, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.